Meta is making a bold move with the Quest 4, breaking away from the traditional single-device approach and launching not one, but two models designed to cater to very different types of users. This new strategy is all about flexibility and accessibility, recognizing that the VR world isn't one size fits all. Codenamed Pismo Low and Pismo High, these two headsets reflect Meta's attempt to meet users where they are, whether they're just stepping into the world of VR or already deep into high-end virtual environments. Pismo Low is expected to be the more budget-friendly model. It won't try to blow minds with cutting-edge features, but that's not its mission. Instead, it aims to offer a clean, enjoyable VR experience for casual gamers, fitness enthusiasts, and social butterflies who just want an easy, affordable way into virtual reality. Expect it to be lightweight, simple to use, and capable of running all the essentials without overloading the hardware or the wallet. It's the kind of headset that can introduce a whole new group of people to VR, without asking them to invest heavily from the start. On the other end of the spectrum is Pismo High, the model made for enthusiasts, creators, professionals, and serious gamers. This is where Meta plans to pull out all the stops: ultra-sharp displays, advanced sensors, beefed-up processing power, and all the bells and whistles that make high-end VR shine. It's the kind of gear you'd expect from someone who's not just interested in VR, but invested in it. It's a clever way to widen the market without compromising on innovation or performance. While exact specifications haven't been officially confirmed, leaks and trusted sources are already painting a detailed picture of what to expect. It's expected to support full-room VR tracking, which allows users to move freely within their space without losing precision or control. It won't be the top performer in the field, but it will hold its own when it comes to handling games, fitness apps, and social environments. The premium model, however, looks like it will redefine what a standalone headset can do. Upgrades could include higher resolution displays with richer color profiles, more responsive graphics processing units, and next-gen motion tracking sensors. All of this with no need to tether the headset to a powerful PC or gaming console. Meta is aiming to deliver a fully immersive, high-performance VR experience that is entirely self-contained. One particularly thoughtful change involves the battery placement. Traditionally, VR headsets have placed the battery at the front, making the device front-heavy and uncomfortable after long use. Meta is reportedly addressing this by moving the battery to the back of the head strap, a design tweak that significantly improves balance and comfort. It's a subtle adjustment that speaks volumes about Meta's deeper focus on usability and user experience. Comfort is crucial when you're spending hours in a headset, whether gaming, working, or doing virtual workouts. A better weight distribution could make extended sessions feel less taxing, leading to a more enjoyable, immersive experience. This kind of attention to physical ergonomics, not just visual specs, shows that Meta is evolving its VR design philosophy from purely technical marvels to user-centric tools. While all the spotlight is on the Quest 4, there's another headset quietly playing an important role in Meta's long-term strategy, the Quest 3S. It hasn't garnered the same excitement, but it could be the device that brings a whole new audience into VR. The Quest 3S is expected to be the spiritual successor to the wildly popular Quest 2. Designed to be simple and budget-friendly, this headset lowers the barrier to entry for those curious about virtual reality but hesitant to spend big. It's likely to use slightly older technology, maybe a lower display resolution or slightly slower tracking, but will still support the key experiences users care about most: gaming, social apps, and fitness. The goal with the Quest 3S is clear: expand the VR user base. Not everyone needs or wants a top-tier headset. Sometimes people just want to dip their toes into virtual reality without committing hundreds of dollars, and Meta is making sure there's a product that fits that mindset. Once people get hooked on the experience, they might eventually look to upgrade to something more powerful, like the Quest 4. Performance improvements are always expected when a new device drops, but the jump anticipated with the Quest 4 is substantial. While the full hardware details haven't been confirmed, early insights suggest a serious leap forward in raw capability. A next-generation GPU, a faster processor, and increased memory capacity will all contribute to a VR experience that feels more responsive and lifelike. Faster load times, crisper visuals, and more natural motion tracking are just the beginning. The implications go beyond just better graphics. With more processing power, developers can create richer, more complex environments. Interactions can be more nuanced, and entire virtual worlds can become more dynamic and responsive. What once felt like an imaginative simulation might start to feel like an alternate reality. But power isn't everything. Flexibility is also at the heart of Meta's next VR evolution, and that's where modularity comes into play. In previous Quest headsets, what you bought was what you got: fixed hardware, fixed accessories, and fixed functionality. This could allow users to swap out key components and accessories to tailor the headset to their specific needs and preferences. For instance, if you prefer a more cushioned head strap or need a different face interface for better hygiene, you could simply swap them out. If you're developing for a niche industry and need a unique controller, you might be able to plug it in without having to buy an entirely new headset. This level of customization could extend the lifespan of the device and help users get more value from their purchase over time. It also opens up opportunities for third-party developers to create compatible add-ons, building a richer ecosystem around the Quest 4. But great hardware can only take you so far. Software has to evolve with it, and that's where Meta's investment in AI comes into the picture. We're not just talking about smarter menu navigation or voice commands, though those will likely be part of it. AI could dynamically adjust settings based on your habits, preferences, or even the content you're using. It could help reduce motion sickness by fine-tuning motion tracking in real time, or enhance social interactions by making avatars more expressive and responsive. The idea is to make VR more intuitive, more personalized, and ultimately more enjoyable. This isn't just about pushing pixels, it's about making the entire VR ecosystem smarter and more human-centric. Whether you're a seasoned VR gamer demanding top-tier performance, a professional using immersive tools for design or collaboration, or a newcomer curious to explore what virtual reality has to offer, there's a model that fits your needs and budget. That level of inclusivity is rare in tech rollouts, which often cater to either the elite power users or mass-market beginners, but rarely both. Meta is attempting to bridge that gap with a diverse product lineup that can grow with users over time. It's a new way of thinking about the VR journey, not just as a one-time purchase, but as an evolving relationship between user and device. The Quest 4 represents more than just another headset. It's a signal that virtual reality is maturing, becoming more accessible, customizable, and relevant to a broader group of people. Meta isn't just competing with other headset manufacturers anymore. They're trying to define the next chapter of immersive technology. That includes hardware that adapts to the user, software that learns from behavior, and experiences that feel more like extensions of our reality than isolated digital bubbles. This could be the beginning of a much larger shift, one where VR becomes as common and versatile as smartphones or laptops. And the Quest 4, with its thoughtful design, modular flexibility, and cutting-edge features, might be the product that finally pushes VR from niche to mainstream. Meta seems to understand that immersive tech can't just be exciting, it has to be practical, comfortable, and tailored to real-world needs. That's what makes the Quest 4 such an important step forward. It's not just a headset, it's a complete vision for the future of digital interaction. Whether you're here for the games, the creativity, the workouts, or the future of work itself, this is a device that might just change everything.